Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Dr. Stone, Season 2, Episode 5. I can't believe we're on Episode 5 of Season 2 already. It feels like we just started it. And thinking about how it's not like a double, it's not like a two-core, it's just a single core, with whatever it is, like 12 or whatever episodes. It just seems like we're getting through it so quick. But anyway, last episode we had Chrome being captured and kind of said a little too much, thinking he can like trick these guys and stuff like that, but didn't go very well. But luckily, with Ukio lied for us, and it helped us out. So I really wonder what Ukio's up to. Is he gonna be like a third faction, or does he want to join the Kingdom of Science, or what's his deal? I'm really intrigued. But we also had Senku making a locomotive, a train, a steam engine, in order to move all of their stuff. Their plan to get Chrome back is to move right into Tsukasa's backyard and put that pressure on him. So it's going to be interesting to see the train working this episode and them getting into position, and I imagine Tsukasa's going to find out pretty quick and how they respond, and things are about to get interesting. If they weren't already interesting before, because they were. We're going to start here, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Yeah! A living iron creature built from nothing. I love the way she put that. Don't break it! Versus Steam. Oh. He got wrecked. Man, that'd be so crazy to never see anything like this, never know anything like this, and then see it working, you know? Her hand is so big, look at it! I saw it before she turned. Time to move. They've been there a lot longer, too. Alright, let's do it, baby. Boichi. Stone Wars. Oh man, it's getting to that time of summer when it like starts, because I live in the rotating seasons, so it you know, we get summer, we get winter, like it gets cold and everything, snow and all that. In the summer it gets pretty warm. And it's decently warm out now, plus the computer running and the lights on and everything, it starts getting like pretty warm. Um And this is the second show I'm recording, so, and I try not to run my air conditioner while I record because I don't want you guys to have to hear the humming. So sometimes it gets like really, like, by the end of this video, probably I'm gonna start getting like really, really warm. I'm like, I'm almost uncomfortable right now. By the end of the video, I probably will be. And then I get the relief of turning my AC on as soon as I finish recording. I was saying in my last video about this, I was like, I might end up throwing the AC on some days if it gets too bad. Oh, they have jails made. Is he doing it on purpose? Or are they seeing the smoke from the steam engine? Oh, everything's melting. Oh. He's riding it. We need to get some shocks. Springs or whatever. Absorb some of that bounce. Ooh. Interesting. Whoa, look at that! Hell yeah. Oh. Nice. Guy's got train engine nose. What's wrong, Kasaki? Does he miss Chrome? He's missing all the fun. Oh, what? Nope, they're talking about him. They're all so short. They're staying behind, maybe? They don't want to be a burden. Oh. Oh, thank you. That is true, but maybe they... Well, damn. Not much pressure. Just go beat them first before they come and kill us. It's your fault if we die. Just kidding. Cool. Alright. Moving out. Pretty cool area they got here, though. I really wonder if they, like, carved it to look like that, or did it already look like that? Because it looks pretty crazy. It doesn't look natural. Nice. Uh-oh. Not enough power to go up hills. Hmm. Damn. Oh. Did he get an idea? Senku? Oh, there he is. We're gonna get the power we need. Cool. Oh, can she see from... Oh, Suika! Uh-oh. Be careful, Suika. I'm just a melon. her face. She's like, I want some of the food. It's crazy that she can just hide up in that watermelon. Or melon, or whatever it is. Ah, good shit, Chrome. Good shit. No murdering. That's the worst thing to do. Oh, interesting. What? The thing from the opening? Are we actually making it? They all have to say it. Yep, every one of them. What does he have on his chest? Oh, it's not there now. It's almost like what Senku has on his waist. It looked like Kazuki had on his chest. Like a sack with like sticks in it or something. What? Paper. Are they gonna make it look scary, but it's not actually gonna be scary, or? Suika's carrying so many! Oh, thank you, Mecha Senku. Explain things. Ah. Okay, thanks. Alright. Paper acquired. So easy. Paper mache, maybe? Paper shield. He just poked that tree down. Are we gonna get a display? I believe in Senku. No shit. Senku versus Kinro. Alright. Does it hold up? I believe in Senku. Damn! Fucked up your spear. Molten plastic. Okay. Nice. Carbon fiber. Well, damn. Let's go. Even on the tires, huh? Whoa, look at the tires. Whoa. I like how it's just getting more and more gorilla in the front. Can you imagine Chrome seeing this thing coming? Oh! They had pitfalls, yeah. They were digging before I saw them. Guess that makes sense. He's so smart! That's not good. It's kind of crazy to me. I get that he's smart, but... I almost hope it doesn't work out for Tsukasa because... I don't know. Out of all the things you could think of, it's just kind of crazy to me. Damn, so he's basically saying they're screwed. Hopefully they won't be expecting a tank, maybe? It's got like the caterpillar wheels and stuff. Maybe it'd work. Is he gonna try to... Okay, I hope Chrome does something. Oh, well. Might be happening, I don't know. Yeah, let's go, Chrome. Hell yeah. I'm ready for it. Alright. Cool. Great episode. Yeah, my only complaint is... I understand he's smart. And he probably doesn't have much else to do but to sit there, you know. I mean, look at the world they're in, right? Like... He probably passes the time by sitting there thinking about what Senku's gonna do next, right? So, I don't know. It's just, he so confidently came up with the right answer immediately, and it just feels like an ass pull a little bit to me. I kind of wish we saw, like, I mean, he said coal is common, so obviously he's making a steam engine next. Like, I don't know, it just, that doesn't seem obvious to me. Out of all the things that he could make, I don't know, but I get that he's smart, it's just... he's so confident that he's making a vehicle that he even put him in this open space and like made these pitfall traps and everything. It's like, I don't know. Because like I feel like some shows where you have, well, here we're at the end anyway, so 1 second. That is it, guys, for episode 5. I feel like other shows, like when you think of like Death Note, I feel like a lot of the times, like it can feel like an ass pull sometimes in that show, but I feel like sometimes they give you like the logic of it, where they're like, ah, yes, because of this, that, he's gonna think this way, and I'm gonna think this way, so he's gonna think I'm thinking that way, and because it rained yesterday, and you know the temperature is like 85 degrees, and that's why this is gonna happen. And it's like sometimes they give you that working out, but to me, like, ah, yes, coal is easy to get, so he's gonna make a steam engine. You know, it's like why didn't he think like, oh, he's gonna make a trebuchet to try to break a hole in the cage, right? Like, I feel like that could be a viable option, and I feel like there's probably, if I were to sit here and think about it, like at least 10, if not more, things that you could come up with that isn't a vehicle that could do the same thing to freeing him, right? Like, I don't know. It's just, and maybe he's just confident that he puts him in an open area that's accessible by a vehicle, that Senku will see that and make a vehicle in the worst case. There's just something about it that doesn't, like, vibe well for me. Like, at least have, like, some kind of scout or something and tell him that he's making a vehicle. Like, just make it be that, and then you avoid him just having to, like, guess it. Like, I kind of gave him a free pass when he was, because I was a little skeptical back in, like, one of the first episodes with him when Senku was going to make, gunpowder and everything, and then Tsukasa was like, he headed west, yeah. He headed east, or whatever direction he headed. There's hot springs in that direction. He's making gunpowder. And it's like, okay, I guess, like, yes, hot springs, like, why else would you need a hot springs? But, like, that felt like a little bit of an ass pull. It's like, he could be doing other things in that direction, right? Like, but he just knew exactly where he was going, knew exactly what he was doing, and I let it slide. I'm like, it's an anime thing, he just knew, but I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it because I loved the episode, except for that one thing. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I'm over it. I still absolutely love this show. It's one of my favorite shows. Like, it's not my favorite show of all time, but it's close. It's up there with just, it's so much fun to watch. Even this episode. So, I want to move on and talk about the things that I like the airless tires. Very cool. I can't say that I heard of them, but I'm not surprised that they exist when they mentioned like NASA making them for working on other planets. There's like something a little bit in the back of my mind where I feel like I have heard of that kind of thing, but it's really cool. I like that he was able to do that with like bamboo weave. I don't know, like, I know they did like the bamboo weave, but I'm not sure exactly how they did it, and it looked like cushiony too. So was it just like a bunch of bamboo weave, like you just keep wrapping it around it until it's like thick and round like that? But that's really cool. I like that, and I like the whole scene with the old people and how they were like, we know you made this for us. Like, you guys could have just made multiple trips to get all your science equipment there, but you made this so that way we didn't have to walk. And we don't want to be a burden, so we're gonna stay behind. That was like a really sweet moment, and Senku is kind of like the, oh no, I didn't do it for that. I just like doing science tools. He's always kind of thinking about other people, I feel like, but never wants to admit it. He's always like, ah, yes, I'm just doing it because I like making science stuff. But you say that, yet a lot of the things you're making just make everyone's quality of life so much better. So it was a really fantastic moment and heartwarming and all that. But I will have to say, they are kind of just adding more pressure to Senku by by having them be separated, he can't protect them and account for everything that's going to happen. And if Senku makes a mistake, then he might be putting them at even more of a risk, and they could get captured and used as hostages. I thought they were gonna say, I didn't think they were gonna be like, no, Senku's gonna win, so we're just gonna stay behind. Screw whatever happens. But I thought they were gonna say something along the lines of like, oh well, you can just not worry about us because we're old. We don't have a lot of time left anyway. So if something happens, just don't worry about it. Like, I thought it was gonna go that route, but it didn't. It just kind of like put more pressure on Senku. And I mean, like I said, the whole scene was still wholesome, but I don't know. I feel like I would have just felt more comfortable if they were there, or like with them. But I guess you could say having old people, if they need to like move and get out of there real quick, having to try to load them all up on that thing and like move them around, you could also see them as a handicap out in the field where they're, where they are now. So it's really hit or miss whether what they did was the right thing or the wrong thing. But Suika going in, her detective mode, rolling in and sneaking around, it was pretty good. Like, she found Chrome. She also got a good idea of potentially their, like, I don't know how much she told Senku, but I imagine she told him, like, the amount of people she saw, like, some of the landscape and things like that. Some good information. So that was and I love that Chrome was able to see Suika and was like, started acting up, didn't make it obvious that he saw her, but was able to like act up so that way she saw him and everything. That was just a really cool moment. As for inventions, we made paper and freaking carbon. He called it carbon resin. But then Gen called it carbon fiber. So it's obviously it's like a stone world variant of what's used on cars and stuff like that. Like very very durable, or at least some cars. Very durable and all that. And we saw the demonstration of that spear hitting it and breaking. Sure, he still felt the impact, but you put that on someone who's buff and can utilize the impact, that just gives them that much better of a fight if they can do that. So it'll be interesting. I don't know if they're gonna make some to actually use as shields, like I mean, I guess the swords they have are kind of two-handed. I mean, I'm sure Magma is strong enough to use one of the swords one-handed and have a shield, but I was just thinking about like if they could have shields when they go into battle with their swords. It is interesting, but I know it looks like they threw most of it on there, but I wonder if they did make some extra shields to carry. So, but yeah, we upgraded to this tank where like who knows what the plan is now. I mean, obviously the plan is to still take that tank and drive it into the cage and use it as a surprise attack to get Chrome out of there. But Chrome now knows that they have these traps set up and he's worried for his friends, so he's going to try to break himself out. So, will they like go in there and lose the vehicle, but they'll realize like Chrome has already broke himself out and something like, I don't know, or will it be a total win and we'll save the vehicle and save Chrome, or will it be a loss and the vehicle gets ruined and Chrome stays captured? I'm curious to see what happens, because I mean, we've had some good wins with Ukyo lying for us, being able to turn Nikki to our side. Like, all of these have been wins on the side of Team Science. I'm guessing there's gotta be a win on the side of Team Tsukasa soon, but I also don't think Chrome's gonna die or anything, so but it could just like delay Chrome's release if what happens here fails. But also it's 11 episodes actually. But also we only have so many episodes left. Man, we're going through it so quick. But we still have another season afterwards, which is what I have to look forward to. Anyway, yeah, other than that, I really like the episode. The very beginning with Magma like trying to tackle the steam engine was pretty funny. and it's pretty powerful. Like I actually kind of thought that magma would just be able to stop it pretty easy, but it was able to. Obviously, it didn't send him flying the way that we saw it in the show. That was exaggerated, but it did, like, beat him, outpowered him. So it's a pretty strong engine, and that's not even. They were talking about getting more power and making it like a twin turbine. Is that what he said? Or I can't remember the exact words he used, but and it's not even that yet. And we like cut those corners, but we can eventually make it that and make it so much more powerful. It's pretty exciting. It's a crazy thing they've created, and having these vehicles. And I mean, at this point, once once the war's over, if it is ever truly over, we can start working on like roads and stuff like that, and be able to make it around this world so much better. Which the farther you can make it out, the more materials you can gather. They can find more caves for more minerals to then make more things, um and expand their civilization. As they release people, you're going to kind of need that, because not everyone is going to, like, it's not going to be sustainable to have everybody living in like one area if your main food source is like hunting and stuff like that. And I imagine they're going to have to get into like farming. I think they already do some farming, but they're probably going to have to do some like bigger farming and everything, the more people that get released once we get control of the caves and everything. So to make the miracle drug. But but yeah, crazy stuff. I'm really excited to see the progression of the world past the war, right? Like, I hope it's not just perpetual war. And I know we're already like, we're doing both, right? There's been great strides in what Senku's done in this endeavor that just makes the world better. But just it's going to be cool. I do hope we eventually get to the point in Dr. Stone where we start getting a bit of civilization back, like I said, with some roads set up, some agriculture going, some some really nice science gadgets going on, like maybe running phone lines to different towns and stuff like that. I mean, I guess they have like the wireless, but having it all set up so it works in like, if they have these different towns and stuff built up, like, it would just be cool to see that grow, right? And all that. So very cool stuff. I think that's going to be it from me, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. 2 more episodes ahead of time through the early access tier. Check it out. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.